So you want to find a way to get your monk to be a little bit less like multiple attribute, like a little less mad. You want to bring it down to a little bit something more charismatic, maybe? I mean, why not have the strength of a dragon as well as the charisma? Who needs wisdom? That's lame. Come on, let's get into it.
Dun 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 dun. B-sides!
Hello, and welcome to Pathfinder B-Sides. I'm your host, Professor Phoenix. Today we're going to be going over the Scaled Fist, which, of course, is a monk archetype. I'm not sure if you knew that or not when you selected this video for the monk archetype Scaled Fist. Hey, so there is flavored text according to the D20 PFSRD. Let's get into it, huh? So, steeped in traditions that trace their origins to the warrior monks who trained under the tutelage of draconic masters, Scaled Fists eschew passive introspection in favor of unshakable confidence. Scaled Fists learn to combine brutal intimidation with the brazen ferocity of an ancient worm to devastate their foes. I like it. That's a lot more awesome than I was picturing. You had me at steeped. So to start off, we're going to be talking about Draconic Might, which is any of the Scaled Fist's class abilities that make calculations based on her wisdom, including bonus feats with DCs or uses per day, such as Stunning Fist, but not wisdom-based skills or will saving throws, are instead based on her charisma. So your Stunning Fist, it's based on charisma now, not wisdom. But your will saves, they are based on wisdom. Yeah, there we go. So the next thing we're going to be going on is going to be your bonus feats. A Scaled Fist adds Dragon Style and Intimidating Prowess to her list of bonus feats at first level. At 6th level, she adds Dazzling Display and Dragon Ferocity. It's pretty badass, I like that one. At 10th level, she adds Disheartening Display, Dragon Roar, and Shatter Defenses. This ability modifies bonus feats. So basically you're getting a whole lot of really sweet stuff, and depending on what kind of build you want to do, I mean, Dazzling Display is always good if you want to stun everyone that's within 30 feet of you, with like, you show off, you're like, ha-cha, ha-cha! That's your Dazzling Display. You get that, you don't even have to do weapon focus, unarmed, you just get to do it. Yeah. Next up, we're going to be talking about the Dragon Metal, which is a supernatural ability. At 3rd level, a Scaled Fist gains a +2 bonus on saving throws attempted against all fear, paralysis, and sleep effects. This ability replaces the Still Mind ability. For the Unchained Monk, this ability is gained at 4th level. For those of you keeping track of this, that's the Still Mind ability that a monk would normally get is just a +2 saving throws against enchantment spells and effects. So I think it's a good trade. I feel like it's a good trade, and I mean, honestly, the enchantment I would be more worried about down the line. I mean, considering you're not scaling anything off your wisdom anymore anyways, you should probably shore up your wisdom saves somehow. But on the other hand, be the dragon. You can do it. Next up, we've got Draconic Fury, which is a supernatural ability. At 3rd level, the Scaled Fist has gained some control over the draconic energies she studies. She must select one type of energy: acid, cold, electricity, or fire. Once this choice is made, it cannot be changed. The Scaled Fist can expend 1 point from her key pool as a swift action to imbue her natural attacks with this energy, causing them to deal an extra 1d6 points of damage of the chosen energy type for a number of rounds equal to 1/2 of her monk level. This ability replaces maneuver training. For the Unchained Monk, Draconic Fury is the Elemental Fury key power and is gained in place of the key power normally gained at 4th level. Now I know what you're thinking, but Professor Phoenix, Like, isn't that a trade out? Like, you're losing that sweet monk level to go towards your CMB? Like, that's a monk's bread and butter, right? Wrong. In this case, your Scaled Fist, you have the fury of a dragon, which means you're going to be punching and hachaying with your fire, your electricity, your acid, and your cold. Like, you can pick out what kind of dragon you would like to emulate more. Like, are you going to be like the golden dragon and emulate his ability to breathe fire? Or are you going to emulate the blue dragon and be just amazing and shoot out sweet electricity? Or will you be evil like the black dragon and wanting to just put acid into everything, spoiling everything you can? I mean, that's purely a flavor choice, but it's also really good because it kind of sets the mood for what you're going to play and what you're doing and what kind of dragon you're basically following after with your monk order. So I know it doesn't actually say anything about like you're a member of like a monk order, but look at this. You got bonus feats that are like all based on dragon stuff. Like, obviously, you know, you should probably learning at the feet of a dragon, just like just like the flavor text suggests. So, you know, it's just my opinion. Next up, we've got Draconic Breath, which is a supernatural ability at 15th level. I know, it's a long time to go without a change. So, at 15th level, a Scaled Fist can spend 3 points from her key pool to make a breath weapon attack as a standard action. This breath weapon deals 1d6 points of damage of her energy type per monk level in a 30-foot cone. Those caught in the area of the breath can attempt a reflex save, which the DC, of course, is equal to 10 plus half the Scaled Fist's monk level plus your charisma modifier to have the normal damage. This ability replaces Quivering Palm. For the Unchained Monk, this ability is gained at 12th level and replaces the key power gained at that level. So effectively, when you lose your ability for the Quivering Palm, you're no longer able to basically, you go, I'm going to hit him with the Quivering Palm technique, and you like, you know, you punch him 4 times in a special order that lets you just tell him, if you break the law again, all I have to do is think about it, and you will die. You no longer have that. No, you're instead you're getting rid of that, and you're gonna have a sweet dragon breath that you get to emulate from the dragon that you chose to follow in the beginning of this path. So ultimately, it depends on what you're looking for. If you want all the basic staples of, I am a monk, I am a master at any technique I have, I can trip you, I can grapple you, I can pin you and make you do what I need you to do, I can apprehend you and train you to do all these things through my wisdom. Instead, you're basically like, you're flexing your muscles and showing people, I'm better than you, I'm gonna punch you, this is Cobra Kai style. But, you know, like with dragon breath and stuff, that's, you know, that's your prerogative, man. Ultimately, I like this archetype. It's good for a monk. It's not the best archetype for a monk, but it is the best archetype for a monk that wants to look badass and tell people what they should be doing, whether it's through bluff, intimidation, or just through standard diplomacy. Also, it's good if you just want your guy to be like, if you want to be the good guy, or if you want to be the bad guy. You could always like maybe take 1 or 2 levels with Paladin, so that way you can get your smite on, and you can also get that charisma to all of your saves. Because as long as you have a high charisma, why not let it boost your saves, right? And plus, that would probably get rid of that pesky enchantment deal with enough levels in Paladin. Plus, you know, who doesn't want to be a Paladin of Bahamut or Apsu or whatever, you know, draconic deity that you wish to emulate? So, that's my thoughts on it. If you learned something, great. Hit that like button. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you think I explained something incorrectly, go to the comments. Tell me about it. We can fight. I mean, you can come at me with your intimidating prowess, and I can rebuttal you with my dazzling display and dragon ferocity. Yeah. If you like this, also please feel free to share this with, probably your game master if you're planning on playing a Scaled Fist and you want to explain it in a way that they'll understand. So when you tell them, hey, I want to have a master that I can learn at the feet of, can you make this happen, but can my master be a dragon that's maybe shape changed into a human? And any GM worth their salt would be like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Thank you for the idea. Outside of that, let's see, there's a Patreon that helps support me in all of my endeavors. There is, in fact, a Facebook group that still exists that whenever I put a video out, if YouTube isn't telling you, because I know you already hit that bell, right? And if you haven't, you should. If YouTube hasn't told you, Facebook absolutely will, because that dude is on the ball. Speaking of on the ball, we have a Discord where we like to talk smack and do things and play video games. That's what I got. Finally, thanks for sticking around this long. I know the frequency of these videos has been a little rough, and it's I wish I could blame someone else, but mostly it's just been me. I needed to take a short break, and I'm back to making videos. Yay! So, yeah. Let me know what you want to see next down in the comments. Y'all take it easy and keep gaming. I forgot to add, PPS. I am about to start a new game that I could stream if you're interested. Let me know. Or I could just record it and post it. I don't know how y'all would feel about that. I'm sure these would be really long videos, but at least you can hear some sweet D&D, because it wouldn't be Pathfinder, it would be Dungeons and Dragons. No, I hear you saying, and that's perfectly fine. You're allowed to have your own opinion, but it would be Curse of Strahd. If you're interested, I can figure out how to record it and post it. Let me know. You guys take it easy. Keep gaming.